He ran. Ethan didn't think, he just ran. His shoes slapped against wet pavement as a security guard's voice echoed behind him. A trash bag burst in his hand, spilling cans that clattered across the sidewalk. Someone shouted. A car horn blared. He ducked into an alley and pressed himself against a wall, chest burning, heart pounding so loud he was sure the whole city could hear it. Stupid. Stupid, he whispered, sliding down until he was crouched, his arms wrapped around his knees. All that for food someone else had thrown away. He waited. 10 seconds. 20. Nothing. The footsteps faded. Ethan closed his eyes and let his forehead rest against the cold brick. 19 years old, shaking, hiding like a criminal for wanting to eat. He stayed there until his breathing slowed, then carefully stood and peeked out. The street was empty again, like nothing had happened, like he hadn't almost been dragged out and banned for good. He gathered the few cans he could reach and stuffed them back into the bag. His hands were red and numb. Winter was coming fast this year. By the time he made it to the side of the grocery store, the sky had darkened. This spot had become his place, out of the wind, away from most eyes. He dropped the bag beside him and leaned back, staring up at the security camera mounted above the door. "Yeah," he muttered. "I know. I'm not supposed to be here." The camera didn't answer. People came and went through the automatic doors. Laughter. Music from someone's phone. Warm air puffing out every time the doors opened, carrying the smell of bread and roasted chicken. Ethan didn't look directly anymore. He'd learned that hunger got worse when you watched. A woman walked past and slowed, her heels clicking against the concrete. Ethan stiffened, ready for the usual complaint, disgust, the word loitering. But she didn't say anything. She just paused, glanced at him, then went inside. Ethan exhaled slowly. False alarm. He pulled his hoodie tighter and checked the time on the cracked phone he kept powered off most days. No signal, no service, just a clock. 7:18 p.m. He had to decide soon where he'd sleep. The shelter downtown was full most nights. If you didn't get there early, you didn't get in. He'd learned that the hard way. He stood, shouldered his torn backpack, and started toward the bus stop. Halfway there, he stopped. The woman from earlier was standing a few feet away, holding a grocery bag in one hand. "Hey," she said gently, "I don't want to scare you." Ethan's body tensed anyway. "I'm leaving." "I know. I just wanted to ask something before you go." He hesitated, then turned slightly, keeping distance between them. "What?" She looked tired. Not messy tired like him. Real tired. The kind that didn't go away with sleep. "Are you warm enough tonight?" Ethan laughed once, sharp and humorless. "Does it look like it?" She nodded slowly. "Fair." Silence stretched between them. Ethan waited for the lecture. It didn't come. "I've seen you here a few nights," she said. "You don't cause trouble." "Doesn't matter," he replied. "Still get chased." She winced. "I'm sorry." That surprised him. People didn't usually apologize to him. "I'm Lena," she said. "You don't have to tell me your name if you don't want to." He almost said nothing, almost walked away. Instead, he heard himself answer. "Ethan." She smiled, not wide, not fake, just enough. "Nice to meet you, Ethan." They stood there again. Ethan hated how badly he wanted to trust that smile. "I don't have cash," she said, reading his posture. "Before you say anything." "I didn't ask. I know, I just wanted to be clear." She shifted the grocery bag to her other hand. "If I came back out with something for you, would you take it?" Ethan frowned. "Like what?" "Food. Maybe something warm." Suspicion crept in. "Why?" She didn't answer right away. "Because someone once did that for me, and I didn't understand it either." That answer didn't explain much, but it didn't feel like a lie. Ethan shrugged. "Do whatever you want." She nodded once and went back inside. He told himself not to wait. Told himself this was nothing. He took 3 steps away from the store, then stopped. Minutes passed. The cold sank deeper into his bones. He considered leaving again. The doors opened. Lena stepped out, but this time she wasn't holding groceries. She was holding a brand new backpack. Ethan stared at it like it was a trick. She walked over and set it down between them. "I'm not asking you to open it in front of me." He didn't move. "It's yours," she added, "if you want it." "What's in it?" he asked. "Things I wish someone had given me sooner." That made his chest tighten. Slowly, carefully, he crouched and unzipped the bag. Bottled water, protein bars, socks, thick ones, gloves, a hoodie still folded, tags attached, toiletries, a small flashlight. His throat closed. He stopped. "Tried again." "I can't." "You can," she said. "You already are." He gripped the edge of the bag. People don't do this. Some do. She replied softly. Not enough, but some. His eyes burned, and he hated that more than anything. He shoved the zipper closed. Thank you. She nodded, like she didn't need more. Then Ethan noticed the weight. There's something else. Yes, she said. At the bottom. He opened it again and reached in. His fingers brushed paper. He pulled out a folded envelope and a laminated card. What's this? His voice cracked despite his effort. Lena inhaled. That's not help for tonight. That's help for after. He looked at the card. A youth outreach center. Shelter. School assistance. Job placement. He stopped himself. They don't want me. They do, she said. They helped me. That surprised him again. You were? She met his eyes. Once. A long time ago. He looked down at the envelope. His name was written on it. You didn't have to do this, he said. I know. She replied. That's kind of the point. A bus pulled up nearby. Doors hissing open. Lena took a step back. You don't have to go there tonight. Or ever. I just needed you to know it exists. She paused. And Ethan? He looked up. You matter, even when no one acts like it. She turned and walked away. Ethan stood there long after she disappeared into the crowd, the backpack heavy on his shoulders, the envelope unopened in his hands. If this story is already pulling you in, pause for 1 second, like the video, and subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. And tell me in the comments, would you have trusted her? Ethan didn't know it yet, but the next choice he made would change everything.